Hey guys, Sherry Capella. All right, so today is day 29. You guys, I've almost been doing this for a month. Do you know how proud of myself I am? Trust me, that is not something I'm saying to gloat or to be full of myself. That is something serious because I'm a reformed quitter. All right, so if any of you can relate to that, then you can relate to this moment of pride that I'm having, okay? Okay. So if anybody's jumping on, give me some kind of sign that you can hear my voice because Facebook likes to tune me out. I don't care if you do a thumbs up. I'm not seeing anybody joining yet. So, let's see. Oh, why? Oh, hi, Facebook. Thank you. All right. So I'm just going to start. If you would, again, give me a thumbs up, do something so I know y'all can hear me and I'm just not like a blabbing fool that you guys are just jumping on and saying she's a blabbing fool and I'm out of here. All right, so today is day 29 and it is gold and y'all, I am getting ready to preach. Hey Hannah, would you let me know if you can hear me, sweetie? I don't know if you guys can hear me and I don't want to just keep blabbing because before we joined, thank you. All right, I'm done. All right, so today is day 29 of 100 ways to motivate yourself. And you guys, today is awesome. There's a reason I got some junk in my picture today, okay? It's because they're props. Well, this is not a prop. This is my to-do list, but this is legit. And I'm just diving in because today's awesome. All right, so day 29 is called Embrace Your Willpower. Thank you, Mandy. So first of all, do you guys ever feel like you're just kind of like, oh, I really want to work out, but I don't have any willpower? Or, oh, I really should eat well, but when somebody brings some stuff at work, I have no willpower. Like all my willpower just goes out the window. Or, hey, Jen, you just lose sight of your focus. You just completely lose it. And the willpower, bam, gone. And before you know it, self-sabotage comes in and you're at that point where you're your own worst enemy. Well, today's talk is going to help shine a light on how you can become your best advocate. You can just start moving those mountains out of the way and just start going where you're meant to be. So embrace willpower. The author, you guys, really hit this one out of the park. He talks about how what is willpower? Willpower is energetic determination. It is your ability to control your impulses or your actions. It's your self-control. It's control over your thoughts, your behaviors, especially in difficult situations. So you might find that you lack willpower more than you actually have it. Well, the truth is, what you need to realize is willpower is not a feeling. Willpower is a thought, okay? You inherently have willpower. Like you were born, if you're watching this video right now, you have willpower in your body because you have muscles, you have brain power, you have a heartbeat, you have willpower. If you think you have no willpower, then you're undermining your own success. Everyone has it. To have consciousness, to watch this, you have willpower. Think about being in the gym. If you were in the gym and it's day one of working out and your trainer came to you and he put like this stack of barbells in front of you and he said, lift it, you wouldn't say, I have no strength to lift that. You probably would say, I'm not strong enough. I'm just simply not strong enough, which I'm not strong enough is more truthful than saying, I don't have any strength to pick that up. And why it's not truthful is because you would be strong enough if you worked at it, right? So there are some secrets to willpower here. Number one is to recognize that willpower is just a thought, like I said. It is just a thought. It's not a feeling that's going to overcome you. If you are just waiting to feel like doing, insert the goal, you're never going to. It's a thought that you're thinking. Number two is if you think you have no willpower, you're wrong. And number three is that you must develop your willpower, okay? You must develop it. It's a muscle. Just like this right here, that big giant gun that you're intimidated by, that's a muscle that you develop. You either let it atrophy or you build it up. So how do you do this? Okay, this is where Cher is sprinkling some gold on it. Willpower is just a thought, like I mentioned, that you repeatedly either think that you have or you repeatedly think that you don't have. And it's just a thought until it becomes either action or inaction. Like right now, this stack of crap is a combination of hoodies that need to get hung back up in the closet, ball caps that I need to put back on some hooks, and bags that need to go back to where they live. So I can either act on this or not act on it. I have the willpower until I decide to say, yeah, I'm going to actually do it. I don't see willpower. But the minute I actually do something, I have the willpower. I'm showing willpower as an action. And then the more you repeatedly do that, that's when the feeling comes. Okay? So willpower then is not a feeling until you start to put it into motion. Does that make sense? It's not a feeling until you start putting in motion. And then once you start putting it into motion, it becomes a habit. And think about brushing your teeth. You usually don't have the willpower to brush your teeth, but you have a habit of it. And after you start to build a habit, you gain this magical thing, you guys, called momentum. And let's face it, when you have momentum, there's usually no stopping you. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the minute I have momentum, look out. A little coffee, a little momentum. Hey, LJ. So instead of saying that you lack willpower, just say that you're out of practice. Because the truth is this. What we repeatedly do is what we're practicing. So let me ask you, what are you repeatedly practicing? You're probably practicing, like my old self, excuses, fatigue, laziness, overwhelm. You're probably getting really good at it being overwhelmed, aren't you? Because you're practicing it all the time. You're really good at complaining because you practice it all the time. You're really good at feeling unhappy because you're repeatedly doing what you weren't meant to do. So, how do you fix it, right? Okay, there's the million-dollar question. You get a plan. Have you ever heard somebody wise say to you, well, you know, where there's a will, there's a way? That's the answer, guys. Where there's a will, you were born with willpower. There's a way. Get away. Not go away, but get a way to have your willpower. Bear with me. I have a reminder about my meeting with you, LJ, coming up. So get away. You know, come up with a plan. Get a strategy. Get a vision for your life. Right here, you see this vision board? This is one of my vision boards. I have a massive vision board in my office. I have this vision board, which is some semblance of the massive one. And then I have photocopies of my massive one everywhere. You see this one? It says, have a vision for your life. This is a photocopy of my massive vision board. And this thing sticks to my refrigerator. This one right here is on my planner. I have a copy of it. You guys, this might seem so stupid. It works, okay? You don't have a plan for anything in your life without having a vision for where you're going with that plan. So I'm a recovering project manager, right? If somebody came to me and said, you need to go do some things, do some stuff. The hell is that? That's nothing. No, they would say, hey, we need to build this phalange. And they would say, and we need it by X date. That's basically a map. It's, we need the phalange built by this day. So I come up with a plan. How am I going to build the phalange by that day? And then there's a will, there's a way. I have a plan. So then every day I get up, I have the vision, I have a plan on how I'm going to step into that vision, okay? God might give you the vision and tell you this is what you're meant to do with your life, but unless you get up like some lazy dynamite under your booty and start moving, you're never going to accomplish it. So just because God says that he put that will inside of you means that you have to enact that power that he's giving you. So how you do that is you just start small, build some momentum, start practicing what you want to be every single day. Start showing up for yourself. Come up with a plan. Have a vision, have a plan for how you're going to step into that vision. and realize that, it really is what we practice. What we do every day is what we are practicing. That's what you're getting good at. You're getting good at what you're practicing. Pay attention to what you're practicing. That's one of the biggest things that we get in our own way with, is we practice the things that aren't helping us. We don't realize that our words are getting in our way. Our words have power, you guys. I can either wake up and say, oh gosh, this is a crappy day. Or I can just say, oh my gosh, this day, all right, got to turn it around, time to reboot. Your words have energy. And what you repeatedly say has energy. And you're going to start stepping into and owning what you repeatedly do. Like I said, what you practice, you get good at. So when it comes to willpower, the old adage of where there's a will, there's a way, is your solution. If you have a will, which you have because you have a heartbeat, then the way is come up with a vision, get a plan, start implementing it, and then start practicing your greatness. There you go, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.